Well, hello everybody. I'm fairly certain this is about to start up. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me turn up my gain a little bit. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna share this around on Facebook right quick. But while I do, why don't you take a listen to one of these new beats I've been fucking with, man? I've been putting together some pretty sick shit, and I'm pretty sure you guys will appreciate this. This instrumental. Hold on. All right. This instrumental is called Diablo Dimension. All right, my bad. So I just wanted to get that shared out right quick. So yeah, there's lots of stuff happening this year, but I've got on here and I talked a lot about that. I'm actually about to just literally kick the bullshit. So I was thinking a thought today, and please comment and hit the comments and elaborate with me. But when do you think the first music was invented? You know what I'm saying? I try to look into it, and they say, the first modern music and such, but fuck that. When do you think the first caveman beat the first drum and the first person danced? I thought about that. Like, when did rhythm actually come around? That shit's dope, man. Because there's so many different genres and so many different places in the world that make music, and each one of them has their own specific flavor, their own taste, but one thing that they all have in common is a metronome. You know what I'm saying? It's just pretty dope that, all these civilizations across the world have, like, a thing they like to make and dance to. You know what I'm saying? A specific music. And, being a musician myself, and, at least a rapper, producer, engineer, I listen to a lot. I listen to a lot of stuff that most people probably don't listen to. I like stuff. Obviously, I'm a rapper, so I like hip-hop, heavy metal, dubstep, or any kind of EDM, swing music, orchestral. You name it, I listen. The only thing I don't really listen to is country. Yo, Night in the building. What up, though? Willie Dangerfield in this building. Motherfucking Debo, what's good? All of the fam through here, what's up? Yeah, so no, oh, yeah, you know what's up? But yo, check it. So I just had this thought though. When was the first caveman making music? You know what I'm saying? When was the first, when did a person decide to put together a group? When was the first actual formed group of musicians that like-minded played music together? That kind of shit crosses my mind when I'm dabbing, which I should probably take a dab here soon. But no, one thing that I really like to hear is, like, super abstract and esoteric music. Like, sometimes I'll listen to, like, tribal shit, like timbalas and shit like that, and just watch people play all kinds of different instruments in all aspects of the world, different kind of singing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's this little tiny Asian girl with such a big, huge, powerful voice, and she redoes the song in The Fifth Element. And dude, she destroys the original version. She's just this little tiny thing with this big old voice. And that shit amazes me. You know, I love shit like that. That drives me nuts. Or I saw a drum player start playing his drum solo, and the stage lifted up and started spinning. Man, I can't even play the drums. You know what I'm saying? Let alone try to comprehend doing all that at once while the stage that you're on is spinning and you're like twirling around fighting gravity. Like that shit, I don't think I could do that. That's too much for me. But I'm about to take a quick dab right quick. So so it isn't super loud and killing it in this bitch. I'm about to pop on this little beat right quick. This is Lord of Bass. This is an EDM beat. Not super EDM. You can still rap on it or sing on it if you wanted to. But yo, let's get this shit cracking. Go ahead and share this around for me, because we're gonna try to touch on some subjects. Yo, my bad. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that was just some, nice little tight EDM shit. But hold on. All right, yeah, no, that that last dab was worthy. I blew it at y'all. You know what's up. Yabba dabba doo, that's what's up. You see what's up, Debo. But one thing that I really want to touch on is like the incremental change in hip hop. Like, it's strange the roots, where it goes and where it fluctuates. Oh, hold on. I hope they were muted, because the images were loud. Anyways, yeah. But the incremental change in the way that rhymes are written, you know what I'm saying? You started off, like, I'm gonna go back to like where I started listening to the earlier hip hop. Fucking man, that one might be a panic attack dab, y'all. All right, but I'm gonna go back to the time where like Digital Underground, fucking Humpty Dumpty, shit like that, right? And fuck, man, what was old boy that did the that story song back in the day? I can't think of his name, but anyways, he had the eye patch. Fuck. I'm not gonna remember his fucking name. But anyways, like, listen to those times where they used rhyme and told a little story and had fun with it. You know what I'm saying? And then let's go a little bit farther into the future, and let's go look at like let's say Michael Jackson. Actually, that was before that, but he actually incorporated a lot of shit that ended up in hip hop too, especially now, stuff that's coming back around. I'm not even that big of a fan of Michael Jackson, but real recognize real, game recognize game. He is a fucking Slick Rick the Ruler. Thank you, fucking Knight. Slick Rick, he was one of my favorites. I listened to a lot of Slick Rick when I was a little kid. But anyways, let's fast forward a little bit in the future. So you got we're gonna go to like Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, fucking Tupac, Biggie Smalls era. Now you have rhymes almost being used as weapons lyrically. You know what I'm saying? Where they strategically say a thing, and if they rhyme it just right, they get my reaction. The actual like person that's like intellectually looking for the way you said it. You know what I'm saying? And then they also get the fucking feeling behind it. You know what I'm saying? They everything that they said packed a message, and it was tough. You know what I'm saying? Like every single song, love song, club song, hate song, beat somebody's ass song, smoke weed song, whatever the fuck it was deep. It had a lot of meaning throughout the whole thing. And nowadays, you know, like, all right, so we're going to fast forward a little bit more, right? Now let's go to the era of like Big Pun, Big L, Jay-Z. Then later on Eminem. Very close to around like Big L era, he started popping off like 99. Or I think actually 97. I think Eminem was out before that because I remember copping his cassette tape. I don't have any data in front of me, so correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, so in that era, they were using rhymes as like mastery. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how you craft like nuclear material. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, we could quote a couple lines if you want to. You know, like, fucking Big Pun. Dead in the middle of Little Italy, little did I know that we were riddled to the middleman that didn't do diddly. You know, dead in the middle of Little Italy, little did they know that we riddled to the middlemen that didn't do diddly. See, I can't say it slow, but I can say it quick. But anyways, that was beyond its time. It wasn't a lot of super complicated words in it, but the way it was delivered. Go back and listen to that. That was on the remix to fucking what's the name? God damn, what is it called? Because it's called Twins, but it's the remix to man, my memory sucks right now. It's remix to a famous Snoop Dogg song. Anyways, but then you go a little bit farther in the era to like you know, what about the Ludacris's and DMX's and shit like that, where it declined a little bit, not a lot, where they were like, okay, I think you've rhymed everything, bro, just chill out. But Ludacris is, he almost doesn't fit in that list. It's hard to even talk about Ludacris like that because he's lyrically cold. He just knows how to space it out. All right, but then DMX, he didn't rhyme like extremely well, but his shit was so poetic and deep, it hit you. And I wasn't religious, but even when he did his religious stuff, I felt he meant what he said. So I fuck with that. But hold on, let me read over some of this shit. MJ the GOAT. Cube he was a dope ass producer as well. Yeah, for sure. You high as fuck, bro. LOL. It's great. Yeah, well, I can't help it, man. You know, that's what happens when you take them good dabby dabs. But share this around again. Let's get this shit up because I might play some music. But anyways, you know what? What the fuck am I doing? I wrote that I don't own the rights to this music in this, so let's go back. Let me show you something. Let's see if I can get this a cappella. Yes. All right.
The harsh realities of life have taken toll. Even Jesus Christ forsake my soul. Please tell me what price to pay to make it whole. Take control. I'm making dope, but not enough to blow. J.O.'s, they lust my flow, but they yo. I don't trust the soul. That's all I know we need to. These evil streets will meet you halfway. You need you alive, trying to survive illegal. I'll leave you lost, mount you on the cross, whip you like a horse, sacrifice your life to a higher force. And I'll stomp your corpse. It's the Bronx, of course. Recognize the accent, one of the last living, still in action. General assassin, catching any rack, blasting any text, smashing any chest. Passing any test, Charles Manson in the flesh. Any last request before you meet your maker. So what you reap, wake up, shaking up a storm like Anita Baker. I'll take you straight to hell and fill your heart with hate, incarcerate your fate in Satan's fiery lake. Then I'll lock the gate. Make no mistake, the shit is real as Joe. We follow the killer's code. When we come for you, tell me where will you go? Nowhere to run, hide, to find you in silence and screams. And even if you kill me, I'll still be in your fucking dreams. You ain't a killer, you're still learning how to walk.
Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you can't tell that my style came from that, bro, you know, that, I'm telling you, Cannabis a little bit too. I didn't listen to a lot of his shit, but I had, I think it was called 2000 BC or 2008, whatever the fuck. You guys know what album it was. That shit was cold. But look, Big Pun was like, he was one of the most, he was like the Mozart of hip hop to me. If you want to like do a comparison draw, that's my dude. You know what I'm saying? But now in Eminem, he never. I'm not gonna play Eminem because everybody knows he's a boss. He's a lyrical boss. You know what I'm saying? But there's other people that came around. Like Young Jock is when I was like, okay, I don't like where this is going. This is catchy, but This ain't lyrical at all. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, I'm not sure where it came from, but I think it was the Franchise Boys or something, but it was that, oh, in my white tee. And I'm like, I don't wear white tees. They get dirty too much. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't relate to the song at all. It come right over my head. You know what I'm saying? I did not like that song. It was kind of catchy, but I hated on that song. And I still kind of don't like it because I never wear white. It's fucking stupid. Anyways, but, music started making a big decline. And me, I don't know how most people are that view this in the future, but I am pretty the same thing every day. I'll listen to the same music that I've been listening to forever. Something has to hit my radar, and somebody has to put it in my ear that this shit should be listened to. And then sometimes I like to experiment and reach out, but that's why I like doing live music reviews and shit like that, because I like catching underground hip hop, and the motherfuckers is actually cold. You know what I'm saying? I want to, especially if they're at our level of capacity of doing things. It's like, you know what? Let's work together. Because, you know what I'm saying? I got bars, you got bars. Let's fucking make that shit happen. If you got a studio, I got a studio. You got a dude that makes beats, I make beats. Let's get this shit done. Why the fuck aren't we making tracks where, you know what I'm saying? You're on it, I'm on it. Your boys got fucking the videos on deck. Let's get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just don't work like that. And it drives me nuts. It drives me insane. I'm always down to work with somebody. You want to fucking hop in the studio? I mean, if your money ain't right, we'll work something out. But for the most part, people, they can afford to do what they do. People that I fuck with, when they come through with the cash, it's like, yo, Dirty, what up though? Let me take care of this. Here you go. Bang. They ain't worried about their shit. But then there's people that's just like, oh, you know what? I'll come over whenever I get the chance, you know what? I might go over here and I'm gonna do this. I'm like, all right, cool, do your thing. And bam, disappear off into the fog. You know what I'm saying? That's how people are. But, sometimes artists will take a break and they'll come back and I'll be like, oh, okay. Because, I've heard people that just like declined and rhyme for a while just to like move around and do things. But then when they came back, they were sharpened. They were like, I had a lot of things to think about and I've never forgot how to rap. You know what I'm saying? I had a moment like that. Not really, I never really had writer's block, but I just put down the pen for like 4 months and just try to absorb life for a minute. And it was fun. It was like a vacation for my brain because I've been writing since I was 11. Like every fucking day I've thought of something, wrote something down, made a beat, produced something, engineered something. I've always got my hands on something. I cannot stop. I love it. It's better than any video game I've ever played in my life. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even make a comparison. I can sit there and play the newest Call of Duty game. I have it. Everybody has it. And I'll be like 2 matches in, and whether camping or somebody's camping on me or I'm actually doing some murdering, either way, after like 9 games, I'm like, I could be making a beat. And there I'm in the studio until I got to go to bed for work in the morning. So I don't know about you, but I hustle. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. And I do make a little side money and stuff like that. That's good. That's awesome. That's what everybody should do. But there's a lot of people that are not willing to work with you. And that saddens me because there's a lot of artists that are like, I don't know any personally. I'm not saying this like I don't have any like reference to go off of right this minute, and I wouldn't name drop anyway, but this is not happening to me, but I see it. I see a lot of artists that are really dope in the same other and almost act like they don't exist. Or they like hate or like, I don't know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, y'all are right next to each other. All you got to do is make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Link up. But I don't see that shit anymore, and it drives me nuts. So I don't propagate that bullshit. What's up with the camera? I think my camera's locked up. Oh no, that's just the internet being a bitch. Anyways, let me read through some of this shit. Oh, Bushwick Bill? I mean, he wasn't lyrically dope, but he was another one of those dudes. He was thug as fuck. Because, Willie D wrote his rhymes anyway. Anyways. But the Ghetto Boys are dope. I fuck with the Ghetto Boys too. That shit was sick. But there's a lot of lyricists that people like slept on. But nowadays there is a couple of ones that are dope. I'm gonna say Joyner Lucas, fucking J. Cole, Mercules. You know what I'm saying? And some of them are obvious. I probably wouldn't have to tell you who, but anyways, I fuck with that shit heavy. Some of it more than others. There's a lot of artists out here that need to like step their game up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll hear production that's like just highs through the fucking ceiling. There's no bass in the voice at all, even though they have a bassy voice. Like, I don't know. It just mangles my eardrums. I can't talk right now. I'm done. I'm about to take another dab and go play some video games. Chris Webby. All right, see, Chris Webby needs to get back on my radar a little bit more. I might go listen to him some more. I don't really know shit from him. I can't name a song from the guy. But every time I've seen his name and somebody was playing it, because I don't think I've ever necessarily clicked it on purpose. But it's been pretty dope. I might have to look into him on purpose. He's hit my radar too many times for me to not look. You know what it took? Mac Miller was probably the worst. Because Mac Miller had this against him with me at first. When I was rapping in the streets just for random strangers, people used to compare me to Yellow Wolf, and I never knew who Yellow Wolf was. But then when I finally heard him and he was some like hick hillbilly motherfucker, I was like, oh fuck no. Like, I only heard one good song from him. That's it, still to this day, and that's that "Don't Make Me Go Pop the Trunk on You." That's it. The rest of his shit I can deal without. It doesn't make any kind of effect on me, live or die. So I was really disappointed in that. So, you know, I've heard Tech, I've heard M, you know, whatever. Them are cool and stuff. But Mac Miller was another abstract white rapper that people used to compare me to. And I'm like, no, I'm not even doing it this time because I don't want to be disappointed again. And long story short, Uncle Drew gave me a fucking hard drive with some music on it and had Mac Miller's discography. So I said, whatever, let me click into this. So I click on it and I scroll through the albums. I can't remember exactly which album is on. I think it's Blue Slide Park or Kids or something. But anyways, I'm like, all right, let me find a song that sounds like I would write or I would listen to or something like that. And the first one that hit my eye was Kool-Aid and Frozen Pizza. I'm like, what? And for sure, still to this day, one of my favorite verses of his. You know what I'm saying? In that other song, I think it's on the same album, that let's go smoke this blunt outside, because it's nice out and we can get high. You know what I'm saying? That shit's my motherfucking jam, bro. Whenever I hear that, I gotta have some weed present. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. There's a lot of artists, and R.I.P. Mac Miller, obviously. But there's a lot of artists like that I got compared to, and Mac Miller I realize is a compliment. So, you know what I'm saying? Because I started doing slower compound syllables at the end of my bars and shit, so it was like, you know, less words in it, but more impactful. I could talk a little bit more. But anyways, I'm about to get the fuck out of here. I got a couple of things I got to take care of, but hopefully you guys stop through more often and hit me up. What up, though? Enjoy yourself for the rest of the night, and have a good one.